So my question is, if somebody doesn't have a teacher to look up to or to be in contact with or communication with, how can a practitioner gain more experience or get comparative experience to this notion of realization? How can one get closer to that?
Well, while many believe there is one way, Spirit works in strange ways. I think that's a native understanding. Like, you never know. See? You have to be open, maybe. See? So because a person doesn't have adequate or, say, powerful examples of what it is, doesn't mean that's the only way. That's from the outside. See, so that's an external, let's say, process. Say, by example, which is great. It's probably more direct. But Spirit's also inside you. See? Spirit works from the inside as well as the outside, as it chooses. See? A lot of people pray, asking for the inner, and it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen because of, let's say, Spirit having a problem with them, right? And some people think they're going to blame what they're not getting on Jesus, and Jesus doesn't like them because they pray so hard, they're so devout. But that's not true either. See? You have to have the karma. You have to prepare the altar for that in yourself. See? So you have to meet it in a certain way, and then it comes because it's there for everybody. It's in everybody. So it's not about the outer and the problems with that, or let's say the prejudice the outer has for you, right? That it doesn't like you for some reason or other. Maybe you feel guilty about things you've done in the past. No, when you prepare the inner altar and you do what is needed to do according to, let's say, the setup, then it's going to be there. It's always there already. It's always waiting. You just need to take the steps within yourself to do that. Sometimes clearing the inner, being good, being kind, can do it, but sometimes it works in stranger ways than just being on the positive side of things. And by that token, many of my friends could have and may have had awakenings in combat because of having a mix of violence but goodness at the same time, and maybe the goodness wins out in the midst of war. And you do an act, you perform something, and all of a sudden you start to feel the grace, regardless of things going off all around you, and you may be wounded critically and others dying before you, and in the middle of war you can find peace in heaven.